What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. Big news for Blizzard. Quietly, under the cover of night, they banned some more players, and I want to get the word out there. This may be the first major coverage of it. I have not seen anybody talking about it on major video game journalism websites. I haven't seen any other YouTubers cover it. That doesn't mean they haven't, but this is actually really big news. So I'm going to definitely need, as usual, you to remember to drop a like, leave a comment, and consider retweeting the tweet that is pinned in the top comment, because I believe Blizzard waited for all the news from Riot Games to quietly slide out this banning. Now, if you remember, if you've been following the Blitzchung situation, you don't need a huge recap. The TLDR is this: Blitzchung wins Grandmaster's event, $10,000. Post-game interview, the casters and Blitzchung seem to be in cahoots and making a statement about Hong Kong in support of the Hong Kong protests. Something that, as we've seen from the outside, has never been explicitly denied or forbade, except for in some super vague rule that basically said, look, if we don't like what you do, we can ban you at any time with no penalty whatsoever, and that's just the way that it is. They have no rule. And from Jump Street, from the day this happened, people have been pointing out the hypocrisy of Blizzard, which all the time pushes politics they agree with, the right politics, politics that generate money for them, and virtue signaling, which, by the way, as somebody who has called corporate virtue signaling out for years, and many of you smart, beautiful, intelligent viewers have seen through their baloney as well, what a great day for all of us. What a great day to see so clearly that they will never extend their virtue signaling as so far as it ever costs them a dime. Because the minute Blitzchung showed support for Hong Kong, by the way, something 99.999% of people universally agree with, they immediately banned him and said, whoa, 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 we can't have any of this. This can't be happening in our video games. It absolutely has nothing to do with China. Even though it all does, because obviously Blizzard, their giant growth strategy is in the Chinese market. Many of their games are very popular there, and it is a $1 billion+ franchise market for video game people. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind, based on the evidence, that it was absolutely, unequivocally done to protect the delicate sensibilities of their Chinese overlords. But just a day or two later, what happened was, and people weren't covering this, is some American university players had held up signs in support of Hong Kong. Those players, by the way, were never banned. Here's the original post from 5 days ago. AU player, we aren't being punished for the free Hong Kong sign and why that matters. They go on to say, hey Reddit, I'm a player on the team that posted, darn it cat, my cat is being a turd. I'm a player on the team that posted the Steam Stream Tuesday mods can DM me for proof. I am making this post because we received no retribution for our action. Tepsa kept us in the tournament and gave us another match. Tespa, sorry. This shows Blizzard hypocrisy. Oh, my little lady. Hypocrisy and how it treats different regions. They are hesitant to suppress free speech when it happens in America on English language stream, but will throw casters and players' livelihoods under the bus. They are from Hong Kong or Taiwan. It should also dispel the idea that Blitzchung was punished for bringing politics into Hearthstone because our message was clearly political and we weren't touched. Blitzchung was punished because China was watching. To clarify one point, our protest was in no way comparable to Blitzchung's. He and all Hong Kongers are putting so much more on the line than we did. Unlike him, we were also suggested boycotting Blizzard, while his message was purely in support of human rights, yet he is the one Blizzard targeted. This update matters because it suggests Blizzard's doesn't want to enforce censorship in front of a Western audience, yet I'd be curious to see how they would react if every stream had a Free Hong Kong appear on the cams. Could they continue to ignore the outcry from their community, or would they get a call from Tencent or about the context where they were broadcasting? Statements like amnesiacs, which force Blizzard to respond, are exactly what is needed to pressure them. Now look, I, on record, have said I'm 100% in support of a very clear policy from all esports production teams that said you will not use this camera time to espouse any political or potentially divisive messages, agree or disagree with them, and punishment for such will be a lifetime ban. I 100% support that. All right? You have your own platforms. You have your own things to do. When you're on Blizzard's platform or when you're on Riot's platform, League of Legends platform, I'm fine with them having that rule because I want people who are watching a video game to enjoy the video game, all right? That does in no way diminish from my support of Blitzchung or his message. It's just a slippery slope where if you start allowing that or disallowing this, then eventually you're going to get something on there that everyone doesn't like, and it's going to put you in a weird spot as a corporation. Now, Blizzard was getting roasted for this absolute transparent hypocrisy, given, first of all, they so quickly banned Blitzchung and not only did nothing to the AU players, but also invited them back to another match. They were getting pounded over it in the comment section. It was one of the most glaring, obvious connections to why China mattered in the situation. Well, under the cover of night, Hearthstone has released an update saying, Hearthstone Collegiate Championship rulings. Hearthstone Collegiate Championship Fall 2019. During Week 4 of the Fall 2019 Hearthstone Collegiate Championship, players Giant Dwarf, T-Jammer, and Excelsior were in violation of Section 7.1.b of the Hearthstone Collegiate Championship rules for engaging in behavior disruptive to the official esports broadcast. The players are disqualified from the ongoing tournament and will be ineligible to participate in Hearthstone esports for 6 months, beginning from October 8th, extending to April 8th, 2020. So we are on October 16th. It took them 8 days to ban them, but it took them 8 minutes to ban Blitzchung. The players are disqualified from the ongoing tournament. Following the 6-month suspension, the players may, at their discretion, continue to participate in Hearthstone. Want to see the original email that Blizzard sent the players? Well, here it is. Hearthstone Collegiate Championship ruling notification. I spoke to one of the players on the team this morning, and he said, I was curious if Blizzard had called him, and at no point he said, did they call him? They just notified him like true heroes via email, using the anonymity of such to carry out more censorship. Now, again, I support having this rule in place, but retroactively punishing players without adding an additional rule is unacceptable. Still not getting it right, Blizzard. Please, J. Allen Brack, call me, all right? My information's out there. Get at me on DMs. Get at me on Gmail. I will tell you how to fix this, all right? If you're telling the truth that China had nothing to do with it, please, Lord, give me a call and I will fix this, help you fix this. You keep blundering. This is the same company that canceled an Overwatch launch event at the Nintendo place in New York yesterday because they were afraid of boycotts and they were afraid of protests. This is the same company that also pushed out an awful port of the game that runs like complete trash on the Twitch, but that's neither here nor there. Hello, Excelsior. This is a notification that your conduct on the official broadcast for Collegiate Hearthstone Championship on Tuesday, October 8th, violated 7B of the Hearthstone Collegiate Championship rules. We expect all players to follow Hearthstone Collegiate Championship rules Every voice matters at Blizzard, and we strongly encourage everyone in our community to share their viewpoints in the many places available to express themselves. However, the official broadcast needs to be about the game and the competition, and to be a place where all are welcome. By the way, support this. Make it a rule. Here you say, oh, it's just so frustrating to watch Blizzard bungle this. You put out a statement. Here's how you say. And actually, it would be better if it was a video, Jay. You say, holy moly, we're so sorry. We've completely bungled this. We weren't ready for it. Here's what we're going to do going forward. We reversed all previous bannings because we didn't have a clear rule in place. Here is the new clear rule going forward, which we believe most people will support, because if they say something you agree with, everyone's fine with it. If they say something you don't disagree with, you're going to have a problem with it. So our only option is to not allow it at all. And any rational person would agree with that. We're so very sorry. Here's something shiny and new. Here's something to say we're sorry. Let's get back to gaming. Take it easy, everybody. I'm Jalen Brack, and I screwed up. Boom! A 30-second video totally gets people the opportunity to move on, but these continued missteps will continue. Oh! Infraction. Sportsmanship and professionalism. 1B. Participants may not take any action or perform any gesture directed at another participant, TESPA admin, or any other, or incite others to do the same, which is abusive, insulting, mocking, or disruptive. And this is their penalty, 6 months. Penalties for rule violations will be assessed by the tournament administration. Penalties will vary. Respectfully, the Hearthstone esports team. Blizzard, can you please get it together? I canceled my WoW subscription. It's going away in like 3 weeks. I've told you how to fix this. You're not going to get everyone back, okay? You're not going to win everyone back over. But most people are understanding. And if you've told us the truth about China, which I don't think you did, but if you did, then I've provided you a blueprint to making this go away the quickest and most reasonable way possible. If you lied about China, then I expect you to step down immediately, Jalen Brack, because, well, the CEO shouldn't lie directly to their customers and their investors' faces. Seems like a pretty simple ask. Hope you enjoyed this video. Share the crap out of it. We'll talk to you again real soon.